Katie here from Start Your Happy Life. If you've clicked on this video, you're like so many of us and you're trying to find ways to bring happiness into your life. Maybe you're stuck in a rut right now or going through a really tough time, but I'm going to be bringing you 5 simple ways to bring more happiness into your life. Now, happiness looks different for every person. For some of us, that's that feeling of contentment and well-being, and others, it's joy and excitement. Whatever it is that brought you here today, let's dive in and see how you can be happier starting today. We're going to start talking about sleep first. Now, sleep is one of those things that's really difficult for a lot of us to get. We're so used to these days being productive, fitting so many things into our schedule. We're always busy, and it's one of those things that's just the last on our list, especially when you're a very busy person. The National Sleep Foundation recommends getting between 7 and 9 hours of sleep a night, and most of us are getting significantly less than that number. If you do find that you are getting a lot less than 7 hours of sleep a night, one thing that you can do is try to find different things in your day that maybe can wait until another day, and focusing on an earlier bedtime for yourself and really making that a priority if you want to get that good quality sleep in. Sleep is really important for our overall mood. It also helps us deal with the stresses of the day and can even reduce anxiety and depression. So it's definitely one of those things that if it's not in place in your life, definitely try working on it to see that increase in your own happiness on a day-to-day basis. Now, having a consistent bedtime and wake time can also help with your quality of sleep. So trying to be consistent when you're going to bed and when you're waking up. And then other things that can help is actually establishing a good bedtime routine. So getting rid of any blue light sort of later on in the evening before you go to bed is really important. So your phones, computers, TVs emit a lot of that blue light. So you can either avoid using those devices later on in the day, or consider trying some blue light blocking lenses that can make a big difference. So the blue light actually prevents melatonin from being released, and that is what our body uses as a signal to be sleepy. So if you're finding it's difficult for you to fall asleep, that might be one thing that you can try. Getting a good bedtime routine is also really helpful. So finding ways to relax later on in the evening, things that you enjoy. You might want to take a walk, do some stretching, yoga, read a book, take a bath, drink some warm tea. Journaling might be helpful for some of you as well. So focusing on gratitude and maybe just getting rid of the thoughts that tend to occupy your mind at nighttime. Other things that you can try are actually just keeping your bedroom cool. So between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal sleep temperature. Using curtains, blinds, blackout shades, even a sleep mask to help block out excess light is really important as well. And if you are in a noisy environment, you might consider earplugs or a sound machine to help block that excess noise that might be preventing you from getting a really good quality sleep. So if you're not getting 7 to 9 hours a night, try to work on this, get that bedtime routine in place, and see for yourself the positive effects on your mood. So the next thing we're going to discuss is exercise. So happy people know the importance of exercise when it comes to their mood. So it's not the wonderful physical health benefits that you get from exercise, but a lot of it is a big change in your mood and your overall happiness. So when we exercise, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins are released, which are happy neurochemicals that make us feel better. And it doesn't have to be a lot of movement either. So just getting out and exercising, moving your body, doing something that you enjoy is really important. And the great thing about exercise is that there's so many different ways that you can exercise and get your body moving. So it's a matter of finding what you like. So walking, biking, yoga, stretching, weight training, dancing. There's lots of different exercise classes out there that you might want to try. So really it's kind of getting out of your comfort zone, trying something new and seeing what you might enjoy. So the results might actually surprise you with what you have fun with. And just that happy, positive feeling that you get after exercise does translate to the rest of your day and the rest of your life. So if you're not out there moving every day and every week, get out, start trying it, and see those positive benefits for yourself. So gratitude is another healthy habit that can increase your happiness that you can do on a regular basis. Now, gratitude isn't something that comes naturally to most of us, so it's definitely something that you need to practice. So whether that's having a mental list of things that you're grateful for, or writing it down in a journal, either way, just starting to notice those things and keeping track of them can make a really big impact on the positive feelings that you have, because you're actually fostering those feelings. And when you start keeping that running list of good things, you tend to notice more of them. And it can also make a big difference on the relationships in your life when you are grateful and actually thanking people in your life for the things that you really appreciate about them. It makes them feel really good and valued, leading to stronger relationships and stronger bonds. And it's a good way to kind of spread that positivity around. So start trying to practice this and looking for those good things. I mean, our world is so chaotic and there's so many awful things that happen on a daily basis. It's easy to focus on that. And if we are constantly looking at the negative, noticing the negative, it really brings our whole mood down. So we do the opposite can happen. So put it in place for yourself. Give it a try. Start practicing gratitude and noticing those positive things every day and see your happiness increase as a result. The fourth thing that we're going to talk about is doing something you love every day. Prioritizing things that you enjoy throughout your day is crucial, and happy people know the importance of putting this into place. Having activities that you do just for yourself helps you enjoy the here and now, and that can be so many different things. It might be walking your dog, playing music, reading, cooking, just about anything that you can imagine that basically sparks joy in you and makes you feel good, should have a regular place in your day-to-day activities, and carving out that time is really important. It definitely brings you into the moment. So when you're doing things that you enjoy, you're not really focusing on past regrets or future worries, just enjoying the experience itself. And it also lets you have something to look forward to on a daily basis. So even when you've had a really tough day, again, you can focus on those positive things, which brings about a much better mood. And this type of self-care is something that happy people know is important and they put into place on a regular basis. So the last thing that we're going to talk about is smiling. This little habit is actually a very easy way to trick your mind. So when we smile, our body actually thinks that we are happy because happy people smile. So it's an easy way to trick yourself into an instantly better mood. Smiling does release serotonin and dopamine, which are neurotransmitters that tell our body that we are happy, and it actually decreases our stress. So it's one of the things I do on a regular basis. You can easily put a smile on your face when you first wake up in the morning, or also when you're looking in the mirror, just putting that smile on, and trying to be as genuine as possible. I know it's not easy all of the time. It's also one of those habits that can translate to the greater world. So when you smile, humans are very good at mirroring each other, and you get that smile back. And what you're doing for that other person is having the serotonin and dopamine released for them, so that they feel happier, and that kind of can trickle down through the line, just having that positivity. So try radiating that positivity with your smile and see for yourself the effects on your mood. So I hope you found these 5 tips to be helpful. Put them into place today and start to see a difference for yourself. If you liked what you listened to today, like and subscribe for more on this type of content. You can also check out my blog at startyourhappylife.com and follow me on social media for more like it. I'll see you next time.